health isn't just about healthy eating and exercise. It also includes having a positive mental health, healthy self-image, and healthy lifestyle.
Our final guest, Betty Louder, is a new face on CVTV. She talks with us about her personal experience with weight and about her new shows coming up on CVTV.
Living a healthy life is an everyday challenge, and we face decisions every day whether to do something healthy or not healthy, and I am so pleased to be joined by Betty Louder. Betty is a personal trainer, and she's got a wealth of knowledge and a lot of enthusiasm for what she does. So, Betty, welcome.
Thank you very much, Donna.
Well, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got where you are today.
Okay. Well, I'm from California originally, Los Angeles area, High Desert, and I went ahead and moved out here back in 2005. I have 4 beautiful children, all boys. They keep me very busy. And I pretty much struggled with weight throughout my life. I kind of took it seriously more in 2008. I ended up going to a fitness competition. And when I went, I had saw some ladies that were in their 40s, 50s, 60s, 70 years old. And they looked like a 20-year-old with their body. And everybody knows that when you hit 40, man, everything's just downhill. And I tell you what, they were so inspiring to me. I mean, if they have 3 or 4 kids and they can get their body back to that, I thought there is no reason why I can't. And it just inspired me. So I started working out and didn't know anything about food, nutrition, nothing like that. So, of course, we have Google and we have the library, and those are 2 awesome things to have. And I just started researching everything. I was kind of a test dummy for a lot of different things. And I had a couple friends that wanted to work out with me and stuff. And so in the meantime, we worked with their body types and the things that they struggle with, and just compiling as much information as possible, learning about this. The first client I ever had was somebody that had been through gastric bypass. And it wasn't my ideal first client because I was just kind of wanting somebody that maybe needed to lose 10 pounds or something. Nothing difficult. So then I was like, man, I don't know nothing about gastric bypass. So I really, really had to do a lot of research on that. It ended up being the biggest blessing ever because I helped her lose over 100 pounds, and it was so gratifying to know that I could help somebody like that. And after that, I tend to just stay with the people that were severely overweight or had medical issues or had surgeries on their knees, their back, their head, coming up with different variations of things that they could do to stay physically active with the injuries and stuff that they have. So anyway, long story short, 2008, I ended up competing for Miss Fitness USA, and I had completed it, and they sent me to California to go ahead and represent the state of Missouri, and I won. So that was awesome. I've done Bikini Diva. I've done sports model. I've been in Kansas City Fitness Magazine a couple times. I haven't competed since 2010. I had a medication issue, and actually, believe it or not, I mean, I was down to 117 pounds competing and doing really great. But a year ago, I got on some medication, and it made me gain 100 pounds in a year. So everything that I had worked for was just kind of out the window. And I thought, oh my gosh, there's nothing I can do. You know, I need to get off this medication. And it just wasn't healthy. So here I am now, 75 pounds later, still not down to my goal by any means. However, I'm working hard every day, and I am reaching that goal. So most of everything I have is through personal experience and through people that I have worked with. So any questions, I'm free to answer and more than willing to see if I can help people out.
Well, and part of the challenge is being enthusiastic about something, and you definitely have that.
Well, I feel like exercise is such a release. Just the
really
endorphins and the way it makes you feel. And I can get stressed out very easy. My mind is always just going and going and going. You can't sleep at night. And I have found just for myself that I have to be physically worn out like a dog dragging on the floor, exhausted, in order to calm my brain down a little bit. I mean, it took me 2 years to learn how to breathe properly, and people don't think it's that hard, but when you're doing physical activity, boy, it can take a toll. I mean, there's so many things that you can learn and work with. Getting to know your body is so important because I mean, you may not know what you're working with. You know, you need to know how your body's going to react to medication. You need to know how sensitive you are to alcohol, to, you know, to everything that there is. Knowing your body is so important. And I mean, I didn't know anything about my body when I first started. And discovering that in itself is huge. And then once you have that information, it's power.
Mm-hmm. It really is. And so you have a gym that you work out of. Tell us about how that's set up.
I work in a training center. They prefer call it a training center. It's called the Spartan Training Center. It is across the street from the Moberly Public Library. And I am inside of that. We do have some other trainers there as well that do some fitness stuff. And then they also teach some Taekwondo and different things that they offer there. I have a studio in the back. It's fairly large. It's getting completed, and we're going to have our open house at the end of November. We're really excited. There I teach a variety of things. I do one-on-one personal training for those that don't feel comfortable in a group setting, that maybe just kind of want to take it slow. I try not to charge very much because I don't feel that it's right, because these people are on a budget and they're working, and you know, everybody has a hard time. So I only charge $12 per session, and it's for a 45-minute session. I never go longer than that. I feel like if you're not done in 45 minutes, why are you doing it? So I do that. The classes that I teach out there are dance aerobics. My mother was a dance instructor, and I started teaching when I was about 15. So I love any kind of dance, and I mix it in with the aerobics, and the ladies really like it, upbeat music, and we keep it moving. I do specialize in Pilates. That was just something personally that I was really interested in. A lot of people think Pilates is like yoga. It is in some ways. However, I can't teach a class and then feel like I'm going to fall asleep afterwards. I'm one of those people that I want to know that I worked out, and I do get there. There is a lot of stretching in that. Stretching classes are available as well. And then also I'm so excited. We are going to have pole fitness. And that is going to be done. We're working on the construction of it, and that will be available at the end of November. If you already have a membership there and you're taking the classes, it'll only be $15 per session. It's a 45-minute session. We're going to have a big open house at the end of November. I'll have dates that I can get you guys. And it's going to be an open house. There's going to be food. There's going to be, you know, drinks. There's going to be plenty of stuff. We're having chairs, and I will have another instructor there as long as myself, and she's a little bit more advanced, so she'll be doing demonstrations. I'll be doing demonstrations. Ladies can come in and try it. We're also going to be booking birthday parties, bachelorette parties, all sorts of different things in the evenings that can get catered. We'll have a menu for catering, and just all sorts of cool, fun events, and just maybe a ladies' night out. God, we all need it. So yeah, we're really excited that that'll be available really soon.
So I've never thought about having a bachelorette party at a fitness center. But so what are some things you would do at a bachelorette party at the fitness center besides
Yeah, well, first of all,
eat healthy?
Yes, first of all, we have somebody that caters for us. And usually we'll do like huge fruit trays, just really elaborate, juice of every kind. We're not allowing alcohol in because of licensing purposes. You do what you want before you come in, you know. And then you can come in. We have special lighting in there. It's more of a party environment for the ladies. And there's no men allowed at this time. It's just for the ladies. Sorry, guys. And we have 2 poles. And these poles are awesome. They will hold up to 455 pounds. Now, that is a lot of woman. But we wanted them to be as sturdy as possible and as safe as possible. They are self-rotating, and we can control how fast they go and how fast they don't go. They'll start from basics to stretching on the floor. I mean, you're never going to start just right on the pole. We're going to show you how to stretch on the floor. Half of the class is stretching so that you don't end up hurting yourself. Any games and everything that we can put in with it, and then let's just let the ladies have fun on the poles, you know, for Pete's sakes, just let them have fun. Also, we can hire other instructors to come in and do shows as well for the ladies while they're there, and it would just be an all-out fun night for any bachelorette. Be cool.
It would be cool. That's
Yeah.
absolutely right.
We're
Well,
excited.
yeah, and we were so excited to meet Betty, and very inspired by her enthusiasm. And so she's agreed to come on CVTV and do a couple shows, maybe even more. So tell us about the first 2 shows that we've got coming up.
I believe we're talking about meal education and preparation. In those, I'm definitely going to describe to you different things that you can do for your diet, little changes, small stuff. Everything is a baby step. So if you are going to make big changes in your life, you got to start with small ones. It's not one of those things where it's cold turkey overnight. You can, change this and that. I mean, it could take up to 2 years, but eventually you will meet that goal if you are completely dedicated. I mean, if you're dedicated to change your life for the better, it doesn't mean it's going to happen overnight, but give it some time. And there's trial and error. You're not going to be perfect. Nobody's perfect. You're going to have that candy bar, whatever it is. But I'm going to explain to you when the best time of day to have that candy bar is. If you're going to be bad and you know it, plan it out. Plan your attack. So yeah, I'm really excited about talking about all of that.
Yeah, and then maybe some exercises and some things
Yes.
as well.
Yes. Stretching is huge as we all get older, which I'm experiencing too. We are not flexible enough. And the problem is, if we were to get in a car accident, if we were to take a tumble down the stairs, if we were to fall, I mean, we've got so many people at young ages in their 50s and 60s, and they're breaking their hips and they're breaking their wrists, and they end up in a walker and things like that. That's not even necessary. I have some ladies that work with me. They've worked with me for about 10 years now, back from the YMCA. I worked there for 10 years before I came over here. And I have a lady, she's 69, and we went out and celebrated her birthday, and she falls all the time. She's just kind of one of those clumsy ladies. And I tell you what, she has not had an injury at all. She stretches daily. She stays very physically active. And to me, that's living proof that it prevents injuries. And so the more limber you are, the more flexible you are, the more movement that you do on a regular basis is going to help you and prevent injuries in the future. I mean, if you can rock it at 69 and be just fine out dancing and moving around and, even car accidents and stuff, man, that stuff happens. And you want to be in the best physical shape for when or if it does, so that you can prevent injury.
So we're looking forward to those shows, and we really appreciate you coming on today and letting us know a little about your fitness center and getting to know you. So
Well, thank
Betty,
you.
thank you, and
Thank you.
be looking for Betty on CVTV and future shows. So
Okay.
thanks so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks, Betty. Living healthy every day is a challenge, but one that we can handle.
Well, November brings a full slate of some of the healthiest and strongest individuals live on pay-per-view. November 14th, Ronda Rousey is back to defend her title at UFC 193. And later this month, a middleweight world championship will take place between Miguel Cotto versus Canelo Alvarez on November 21st.
Don't miss a single minute of the action. Call today 395-9000 to order, or to purchase using your remote. Select the event you want to watch. Press the OK button to order.
To see a full lineup of available programming on our website, go to the address on the screen.
Are you one of the 39 million adults in America that doesn't have a high school diploma? As employers demand more education from their workers, jobs get harder to find for adults with no high school diploma or GED equivalent.
The Family Literacy Center at the Macon Area Education Center is here to help. Orientation for getting your GED or HiSET is the first Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of every month from 8:30 to 11:30 a.m. For more information, call 660-395-8060.
Lock Haven Senior Living Community is holding its Fall Craft Show this Friday from 10 to 3. If you're interested in setting up a booth, contact Cameron at 385-3113.
On Saturday, Daydream Expo for Missouri writers and artists will take place at the Macon Expo Center from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Buy books and art from Missouri creators. A Stroke of Magic of Moberly will be there, and enjoy food provided by Susie Q's of New Cambria. For more information, check it out at daydreambooksанdarts.com/expo.
Attention Lynn County residents. Do you need to dispose of special waste items banned from landfills such as tires, appliances, electronics, paint, oil, or batteries?
If so, this Saturday will be a collections event from 9 to noon at the Marceline Recycling Center located next to Dollar General. This is in conjunction with the North Missouri Solid Waste Management with grants funded by Missouri Department of Natural Resources and is for residential use only.
There are charges for some items and not all items will be accepted. If you have a question about items you want to bring to the site, call Ann Hamilton, District Planner, at 660-359-5636, extension 20.
All are invited to a free barbecue dinner this Saturday from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Church of Eldad.
The church is located 2 miles west off Highway C on Highway F in the Thomas Hill area near the power plant. For information, call 660-998-1976.
Now is the time to order your fresh pine wreaths and help the Atlanta 4-H Club.
To place your order, text Aaron Baker at 660-281-7777. The fresh pine wreaths will be delivered after Tuesday, November 24th, just in time for the Christmas holiday season.
Employers, let CVTV help you get the word out about job openings at no charge. Email your openings to the address on the screen.
And job seekers, the Macon County Sheltered Workshop has an immediate full-time office management position open. Apply in person at 1103 Enterprise Road. A minimum of 2 years experience and references are required.
Give your computer a before the holidays tune-up. It's likely that it could use some routine maintenance before the holidays. So let Sheridan Valley's team of certified professionals assist you. Call today to 660-395-9000, option 3, and we'll provide prompt, professional, and affordable service.
Tune in to CVTV this week for Bevere softball and baseball, Western students salute to the flag, Macon's 3rd and 4th grade football game against Mexico, and another A Senior Moment. See these and many more of your favorite shows this week on CVTV.
You can check out our weekly lineup for a full listing at cvalley.net, and also check out CVTV's YouTube channel for all your favorite CVTV programs. Simply click on the YouTube icon on Sheridan Valley's homepage.
Our quote this week comes from American philosopher and psychologist William James. He is quoted saying, "Act as if what you do makes a difference. It does."
Well, that's really good words on that. Simple saying on that, but it does. Your actions and going through. Great way to live.
Absolutely. And that's it for now for the Sheridan Valley Channel. In Darnell Lazarus, I'm Donna Bell, and we thank you for sharing a part of your day with us.
Stay tuned. Another CVTV program is coming up shortly.